So, why are we on planet Namek, Mr. Piccolo?
Namek has been torn to shreds during the battle between Frieza and Goku. I need to restore it.
I'm glad you plan on restoring it, but there are no Namekians left, remember?
That's true. So I'm gonna recreate the Namekian Dragon Balls and revive the people. I'm also going to revive and restore Guru. He was the elder here, right?
Yeah! How do you know?
I can read your memories, kid.
Whoa, that's amazing. Also, kinda creepy.
I don't do that every time, you know. I was just looking for information on Namek in your memories. Like on Earth, they used the internet and ask a search engine like Google to find answers. I do the same thing, basically.
Yeah, no idea what all that is, but I trust you. But how are you going to restore Namek? Is there such a spell?
Yes, but I need something to do so.
Like what?
I need some Namekian soil, water, and a piece of a tree.
That's not that difficult.
Then please get it for me. I need to look up the spell exactly from the tablet.
Sure. I found the items and put them in here.
Thank you, Dende.
I did see some unruly characters roaming about a few miles away.
Well, it's not like the planet is closed for visitors. Let them be. If they cause trouble, I'll deal with it. Now, let's start. First, I'll restore planet Namek. With soil, water, and bark I'll restore this magnificent world! What the? How did this happen? Beep. Right. My thoughts exactly. There must be a life Namekian nearby. Alright. So, now it's time to make the Dragon Balls. This might take a while. You can't sneak up on me, scum. Who are you? Well, give me a minute. I'll fight your weakness. As to who I am, my name is quite unpronounceable for the others than my own kind. But you can call me Nomad 44. And my colleague here is called Bronco 28B. And what are you doing here? Beep. What? Yes, you don't understand our native language. I have learned to speak the universal language, English. What my associates said was that we are here to abduct you and your child. Our employer will pay a lot of money for life Namekians. This is not my child, but it doesn't matter. You're not kidnapping anyone. Get lost or I'll make you. Really? Well, I don't want to brag, but we're kind of the best mercenaries out of this universe. We don't fail. Tough luck. You'll fail today. Bronco, take care of the kid. Sedate him and lock him up. I will deal with the Cape Crusaders. I gotta say, you're quite strong, but you must be holding back if you are the one who made this dirt ball look pretty again. I'm just testing you. You're also holding back. Oh, yes I am. I mean, I haven't even used one of my weapons yet. I could start with one and see if you can keep up with me. Do your worst. No, not my worst, but maybe 50%. Damn, his power increased substantially. That weapon gives him strength. See? I could have driven the blade in your chest and kill you if I wanted to. But I need you alive, remember? Now be a good Namekian and give the hell up. You just caught me off guard, punk. That's all. Try again and see what happens. Really? Water? Think I'm not waterproof? That was just a few percent of my power. You mean magic? Quite powerful, to be honest. My employer has magic to her abilities as well. Tell me, is your employer's name Babidi by chance? Whoa! Right on the nose, man! How did you know? I came across one of her creations a little while ago. Now I have to do something about her knowing where the hell I am. Look, I don't care about magic and shit. I'm a creation of science, and we believe magic is bullcrap. But you're not gonna do nothing because I'm going to deliver you to Babidi herself and cash out a few million units. No, you're not. Time for some more power. It's over. What? What's all this? Still believe magic is bullshit? Whatever you did, it would not work on me. What? But Bronco? Give up. I'm done playing games. Well, I'm not done with you yet. Here's my ultimate weapon. What the? This armor will give you protection even against your magic. This machine is made of a special protective alloy. You'll never get me now. Unless I already have my magic locked onto you. But what? How? No, I will retreat. This is not over. I warned you. Goodbye. Now, to transport your bodies away.
That was weird.
Yeah, but nothing I couldn't handle. After we restored the Namekian population, I have to place a special spell over Namek and Earth, so the planets cannot be found by people who haven't lived on the planet for shorter than 1 Earth year. Like an invisibility field.
Why?
If that sorceress Babidi is close by, she'll come for Earth. Her creation was last seen there. I need to protect that place.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Time to create the Dragon Balls, so we can revive Guru and the other Namekians.
Whoa, but why 3? We had 7 before.
Unlike popular belief, lesser Dragon Balls mean that there's more power stored in each one. 3 is about the maximum amount of power I could do.
Alright, but did you also bound a dragon from the Dragon Realm to the Dragon Balls who can accompany such power?
Yes, I traveled there in spirit form to persuade a dragon. So, you are here to bound me to the Dragon Balls you have created? Yes, you are powerful enough to be bound. Very well. My name is Presto, Dragon of Beginnings. Thank you, Presto. You shall be honored and respected once more.
So, it's not Porunga?
No, this dragon is far more powerful than Porunga, the Dragon of Dreams.
Alright, cool. I can't wait to see it.
Presto, Dragon of Beginnings, we summon you to grant our wish. I am Presto, Dragon of Beginnings. I am here to grant you 3 wishes that are within my power.
This is a dragon?
Yes, now don't be condescending. The size of the dragon really doesn't matter. Presto, please revive the Namekians who will merge with Hyperion. For the second wish, bring them safely to Namek. And for the third wish, restore the Namekian elder named Guru to his youth. Alright. Hold up. Let me just work my magic here. It has been a while. There, your wishes have been granted. I even brought the one named Guru near you for good measure. Now, farewell. Thank you. Your Guru? You look exactly like me. Yes, that's because Kami was my brother. Ah, right. That figures. Look, I leave Namek in your capable hands once more, Guru. Please, take care of this place. Wait. I see that you went through a lot of trouble to make this happen. I, and by extension the Namekian people, appreciate your hard work. All in a day's work. Know this, Piccolo. However, I am grateful to you. This was not your task as a prime Namekian to do such a thing to this extent. What? I restored the planet and revived the people. What is not my task about this? The task of creation and destruction is for the gods who are chosen for that role. The Prime Namekian is a sorcerer of kind whose task is to protect the people of the universe and help them with the problems the gods don't have time for, like curing the sick and wounded, for example. So I just should have let my homeworld be in ruins? Look, I'm not trying to rob you the wrong way here. I appreciate what you've done, but if the gods take notice, they can undo your work. May I teach you the role of a Prime Namekian? Yeah. How do you know what a Prime should and shouldn't do? I was taught all the teachings of a Prime. I was next in line, but I didn't want to anymore. So greedy Hyperion took it upon himself to teach himself the Prime duties after my master died, and I refused to teach him. Right. Okay. Sure. Teach me, Master Guru. Very well, young one. I will first teach you the hierarchy of the universe. There's a lot more than just mortals and their place in this universe. There are gods, angels, and demons in their respected roles also. I know a thing or two about that. Good. Now, the ones that oversee this universe and the progress of it are the Supreme Kai of Creation, called Zamasu, and the Kai of Destruction, called Beerus. They decide on their own terms if a new civilization gets created or if a civilization gets destroyed. That sounds like they're powerful entities. They are far more powerful than anyone you know. Even your most powerful spells in your current arsenal wouldn't even make them itch. Now, the universe is divided into 4 areas: North, East, South, and West. And every part of that universe has a Kai overseeing and reporting to the Kaioshin, Zamasu, and the Hakaishin, Beerus. We reside in the north quadrant of the universe. This part of the universe is closest by to Lord Zamasu himself, so we always honored him before our meals and before we closed our eyes to rest for the day. A custom that went away over the decades, I'm afraid. There are local gods among certain planets, like Kami was. They are basically more spiritual, connected to the higher-ups, and tend to live way longer than others. Kind of like the role you partake in right now. How did you know Kami merged with me, so I could harness the Prime Tablet's power even more? I sense him within you. Alright, so those are all the gods or Kais then? Oh no. There's even more, but even I don't know their names or roles. Listen, some places are inaccessible for mortals when they are alive. There's the Ether, where good souls go to when they die, and the Nether, which is quite the opposite. The Kai who should rule the Nether is called Chinemba. But due to his extreme power and extreme unstable mental state, he is imprisoned until he can control himself. His temporary replacement is called the Reaper. How? How do you know all this? I took it upon myself to learn my place in this vast universe. And trust me, there's a lot more that I don't even know. But this was all in my time. No idea if things have changed in the realms of the Kais. Now, the tasks of the Overseers and Prime Namekians are like this. Overseers bring order into the universe by being the head of a large organizational structure to manage the universe to their will. Frieza, who invaded Namek, was an Overseer. The Overseers often bring war, chaos and destruction in their wake. And the Primes, they do basically the opposite.
Frieza's an overseer? He was a tyrant, only cared about himself and greed.
Every Overseer is different. It's kind of a gray area on how to actually and properly behave. But beyond that, I think Frieza was a good Overseer. However, I do not condone his actions. I believe that he was truly evil indeed.
So in a nutshell, I need to travel the universe and to clean the shit from an overseer.
That's up to you. It's also a gray area on how to properly behave as a Prime. But restoring a complete world on how it was before and restoring the people by reviving them is not your task.
Then why even have Dragon Balls?
They resemble hope for the people. Most people wish for wealth of some kind, or maybe revive one lost soul, but not an entire species. A Prime is better than that. He sees beyond that.
Well, I have no idea who the next overseer is. If there is any overseer next.
There probably is. Mostly, the Overseers are family of each other. So, maybe Frieza's parents take the role now, or maybe he has a sibling.
Or maybe the sorceress known as Babidi.
No. Overseers cannot use magic. They cannot even learn magic if it was presented to them. Overseers are just raw power and intellect, where Primes have intellect and magic abilities to aid them. This Babidi is just a very talented sorceress.
Well, I learned a thing or two now. Thanks, Master Guru. We'll be heading back to Earth now.
Very well, young ones. And remember what I said. Be the best version of yourself, Piccolo. I am proud that one of my kin is a Prime.
Thank you, Master Guru. Goodbye.